You ain't playing Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers.
We're live. Oops.
Hard to find some good help these days.
Damn, you guys got masks on and shit.
We're talking about Halloween Resurrection tonight, everybody. It's gonna be the best. Oh, put that away.
Yeah.
Stop. That's not fair. Put that away. We got store-bought.
Damn, that's an H2SM.
Put that away. What's going on, everybody? We got Michael Audrey Myers up there in the top right.
Slip game.
James Grimm down below. And
mask's bigger than my fucking head.
Dr. Fauci at the top left, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Fauci. Yeah, we're talking. What the hell else will we be talking about?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
There you go.
I don't think James got the memo. He's
ready. That's the one with the glove, right?
The one with the glove and the puzzle box, right?
Yes. I thought it was a little doll. I thought it was a doll.
You're right. Does it take place in like Connecticut or something? No.
Yeah, it was haunting, right?
Oh, wait, The Conjuring? No.
Oh, there's a little. Oh, there's the other little doll. It's like a little girl.
Oh yeah, girl doll.
Thought this was that a Bulgarian one.
Yeah. Oh, you got the right idea. You got to hang that mask back.
I thought it was a Serbian film.
The Serbian film? No, we only talk about one thing on this channel.
The Pekingese tapes.
The Pekingese tapes. Exactly what we're talking about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Halloween. What else? Beautiful idea that we had. Most people probably think it's going to go one way, but
got to get it out of our systems.
It'll never get out of the system, my friend. You go back up there. So tonight we are talking Halloween. Yes, 78, 2007, and 2018. Since nobody can have creative names for movies these days, why not have a show about it? And that's what we're going to do. And the Halloween guy, Mr. James Grimm, was my first choice to come on here with us.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem. Coming off of last week's episode, Filthy, that we were filled with butterflies and nervous as hell. This week is totally different. More relaxed and laid back.
Instead of hearts full of chocolate, we get hands full of candy corn.
There you go.
Candy corn is gross.
Flick them across the table.
Yep, that's why he went crazy in the 2007 one.
It was the circus peanuts.
Oh, my bad. My son likes those nasty ass things. They're gross.
Yeah.
But I'll let Dan explain to everybody exactly how this is going to go down this evening.
Oakley dokley. So, first of all, we're of course doing the 3 Halloweens against each other. We're doing this in a sort of a bracket, very similar to how we did the first Stream Demons episode, the big 3 against each other. We're taking 7 categories from each film. We're going to decide which category wins in each one. Tally up the score at the end. So we're going through characters, being like the cannon fodder and Loomis, what have you. We're putting Michael in his own category because that could tip the scales. We're taking the kills from each film, the music, mostly the score, not the use of "Don't Fear the Reaper," the story, the scares, and most importantly, the mood and atmosphere.
The Dave McRae special, ladies and gentlemen.
And I figure in the weird ass freak accident that a tie happens, we'll probably go with the old reliable cinematography as the tie breaking category.
Seems fair.
In the strange ass event that we do get a tie.
I don't see that happening, but
No.
stranger things have happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn right.
Guess
Dan Flanders.
Guess we should acknowledge the chat. We got crew member, Good Real, Zach Pullman. What's up? Rick James, Chris Schneider, Miss Carter, Forehead Heather. What's up? And Herbert, I saw you in there too. We got Chad. Good people here. Destiny, how's it going? Good people. So, and Steve Merlo, what's going on, buddy? Go support his Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film. Also, go support James Grimm and his fan film, My Special Boy. I just watched your trailer reaction for Roseblood today. It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Looks
I
pretty good.
want to see more before I start.
Yes.
Like, I'm happy because I'm with that film. It's like they're bringing back Duke, the Crystal Lake Research Facility. I kind of geek out a little bit on that. They bring back Part 7, look at Jason, and I really like that. So I want to see more before I really decide. Like, yeah. But it's cool. I like what they're doing.
Who else we got? Rob Kerr, what's going on? And Kyle Flat, what's up, man? All right, so what should the first category we dive into be this evening?
So I had a question, guys. So there's the characters. So does that include the actors, actresses, and acting abilities, or the characters in the film? I mean, or is that
now that's a good question. I'm thinking we could lump acting in with that because the acting really is a big part of what makes the characters.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm almost thinking we should just go off of the characters themselves and how they service the story.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, because the acting across the board is mostly pretty good in all three of these films.
Yeah.
They each have their fair share of questionable performances.
Yes.
So I think the acting overall is pretty fair game across the board. So we'll just go off of the characters themselves.
Sure.
Totally. So you want to start with characters first?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll go down the line. Characters, Myers, kills, music, story, scares, and then atmosphere.
Sounds good. We'll let the guest start off first, I say, and we'll let James be first on that one.
Okay, so characters. I mean, so if I were to pick actors, I'm just going to side note this. If I were to pick actors and performances, it's going to go to Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007. I think the acting ability in that is better than 2018's, as well as 78's by leaps and bounds. Because I just got to say, but character-wise, we wouldn't have a majority of these characters without the 78 classic. These characters only exist because of it. And with that being said, 78 wins every time.
Straight and to the point, my friend.
Right to it.
It's not Dan.
I wholeheartedly agree with what James said. I mean, he hit the nail on the head, but I kind of got to go with 07 because they have a little more characters to work with.
Sure.
The dynamic between the Sheriff Brackett and Dr. Loomis in that one is sure, it's not the classic. It doesn't give us the thespian-like performances, which I know acting is something we're not trying to put into this category, but there's a certain chemistry there. The girl characters, they're a little more believable, and I think part of that has to do with being part of the more modern generation. And you get more characters in this without it getting it doesn't get too messy with the amount of characters we have to work with. The film itself is loads messy, but the characters kind of flow in a coherent enough way.
They're much more believable. They feel real.
I do gotta add a little asterisk, however you say that.
Asterisk.
All of the victories that I have here, every win here is pretty much by a cunt hair. Like,
wow, going deep.
Like, I don't see a real. There might be like one blowout win here, but most of them are real slim wins.
I am gonna go with Halloween from 1978. I know it might be a shock, Dan, but
A little bit.
But James kind of ruined it and said we wouldn't have these characters without 78, so I can't really put 2018 above it, especially because most of the characters in 2018 really didn't get developed all that much, so there really was nothing to latch onto besides, Laurie being fucking Sarah Connor Laurie, and Deputy Hawkins. I admit I did like his character, and I did like him throughout the film. But Dr. Loomis is all I gotta say. And Donald Pleasant's performance as him kind of seals the deal, to be honest. There's no other character in any of these three that Malcolm McDowell did a good job. I'm not gonna say his performance was bad. It was good. But he's no Donald Pleasance, and obviously he never will be or would have been, so I can put that above it. So Scout Taylor Compton did do a good job as Laurie. I'll give her that. She wasn't bad. Not that Jamie Lee Curtis was that fantastic in the original either.
I was gonna say she was better than Jamie Lee Curtis was.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis really wasn't anything special. That's the bad thing. Most of the characters in the first one are pretty lackluster, to be honest. But Dr. Loomis
Totally.
and Sheriff Brad, totally. I always forget my math book and my chemistry book. And
he needs books anyway.
Or you could be the Linda from the new one and just be like fucking raunchy and looking at my snacks and shit.
There's no win with Linda.
No.
I mean, face it, Linda is better off dead either way.
Better off dead.
Better off dead.
Yep.
That got pretty grim there. Pun very well intended on my end.
I like that. Hey Chase, how's it going, buddy? So like I said, definitely have to go with 78 on characters for me as well.
It's because the other films, while 2007 had a Loomis, it's not Donald Pleasance, and 2018 had nothing like a Loomis. And
what are you talking about? Sartain.
Oh, sorry.
Amazing.
Fucking holding Michael Myers with one arm and shit.
Yeah, he's a beast. Make room for my patient.
Yeah, Sartain has his issues for sure.
Good actor though.
Yeah, I mean, I like the character, but I really don't like the twist. Was okay, but it was just a simple putting on of the mask that I think ruins what could have been a really cool twist there. Because like the twist on its own minus the mask, fucking brilliant. I honestly did not see that coming. It's like, no, the Doctor, he's supposed to be a fucking good guy.
Yeah.
So the movie seriously subverted our expectations with that twist. It was just the poor handling of how they revealed it. I mean, the whole turning on Hawkins, amazing.
Didn't see that coming.
I was left field. I got schmutz in my fucking knickers over it.
Holy shit.
Damn, dude, just
the schmutz.
I got the schmutz in my knickers. It was disgusting. But him coming up with the mask, that was like, nope, you killed the mood, dog. You killed the mood.
And I mean, that has nothing to do with the character, but he dragged Michael Myers' body back to the car with one damn arm.
Got him
out of here.
I mean, see, I'm okay enough with that. No, then when you consider that his arm wasn't a sling for half the goddamn movie. I mean, but you got to keep in mind, James Jude Courtney's Michael is not like the Don Shanks, let alone George Wilbur or fucking Tyler Mane Michael. No. So he's going to be in the more average weight class, but he is going to be dead weight there. Because I figure if he is an evolution of Nick Castle, he's not going to weigh too much. So, I mean, a little guy, fucking busted up arm, I don't know that. Damn it! Are we supposed to think that hard about that part of the movie?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, me and
It's like-
James talked about that the other day.
It's like it makes sense,
Thinking
but
too
it makes sense, but it makes no fucking sense.
I
It's-
know.
it's-
Oh,
Chase made a good point. He said, "I love Allison, though. I like Allison too.
Yeah.
I prefer Allison for a different reason, but I'm not gonna go there. I think she's
I
a good
will.
pick.
she gets schmutz in my knickers.
Again. Jeez.
She can scream really well.
Yeah, she did. Chad says Tony Moran is my best Michael.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and he's the most adoring when it comes to the fans too. Lest
hear-
we forget.
Fucking Halloween. What's that piece of shit? I
I
love
heard
it.
he was in the whole movie too.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't he in 2018 as well?
oh yeah. He had
Yep, he was the one in the mirror. That wasn't fucking Nick Castle.
That's
That was
right.
Tony Moran.
and he gave a fucking intellectual support for the rest of them. Oh yeah, heavy-handed, very heavy-handed.
He had to. Chris Snyder says Allison makes me harder than Chinese algebra.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
That was good.
You're making me sway my vote. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with Halloween. So it looks like Halloween 78 wins that one, my friend.
I do have to add one last thing though. Some of the character aspects, and we'll talk about this again down the line when it comes to the movie nights later.
Oh yeah.
But there were some character mentions and little moments in 18 that just had me like giddy as fuck in the theater. Like, hey, you're Lonnie's son. He said Lonnie. And I'm looking at everyone else like, he said Lonnie.
You're like,
And
what?
they're all like, shut the fuck up, dude. Who the hell's Lonnie?
Who the fuck's Lonnie?
Like,
You know that kid.
he's Richie's friend.
The kid.
Yeah.
Richie's friend, damn it. Lonnie and Richie and the other kid. Come on.
Oh, Herbert says, I wonder if that dirtbag boyfriend Cameron dies in Halloween Kills.
I hope so.
I think we all do. He threw the phone in the nacho cheese / pudding /
Macaroni salad.
whatever
water.
the hell it was.
It's like when you refrigerate macaroni salad for a week and then you let it sit in a hot window for 4 days and it gets like that water at the top. And then someone just came along and stirred it a little bit.
Get a little
That- I think that's what it was.
Wasn't sanitary. Gross. Gross.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, get off that.
So Myers. James, who is the winning Michael here for you?
This sounds so like cliche to say. Once again, it's gonna go to 78's Nick Castle. I mean, like Tyler Mane wouldn't be there, James Jude Courtney wouldn't be there without him. But, and I'm gonna say a big, huge but. Nick Castle didn't play the shape throughout the entire film. The most iconic moments were him outside the closet scene, while Tyler Mane and James Jude Courtney was Michael for the a big majority of the film. But when it comes down to the creep factor, you know, an average size 5'10" guy who's just stalking you for no reason. He's not some big ass 6'8" brute. And James Jude Courtney, I mean, he's 6'3", so it's fairly big, right? Nick Castle just is so average in stature and height and everything that it's scary as hell to see such a normal sized man pick another dude up with one arm and pin him up against the wall and stab his ass so hard that he sticks him into the wall. This guy, and you don't know why he's doing this. You know, you just see this guy who's small and he's just tearing shit up, and we don't know why. And it's what we don't know and the reasons why we don't know it that make Nick Castle so much scarier. Because look, I'm gonna shit my pants if Tyler Mane's chasing me. Same with James Courtney. But like Nick Castle's gonna come at me, I'm like, dude, let's go, boy. Let's go, bitch. Like it's like but then you see what he does, it's like, no, I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm good, dude. I'm scared, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. Nick Castle wins.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of the hardest ones for me because, I mean, you've got Tyler Mane is kind of his own thing. He's really almost like a melding of the two with a dash of Wilbur and Shanks in there. but see, James Jude Courtney, you get everything that was Nick Castle's as it is carrying on from that film.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could cheat and say, yeah, James Jude Courtney wins because of all the Nick Castle reasons. And then, which I really want to do, but I mean, I had James Jude Courtney actually penciled in here as my winner, but you put up a hell of an argument. I gotta give it to Nick Castle, honestly. Like I was about to go Courtney, but the way you put it, simply and purely evil.
Okay. Yins, you probably know where I'm going on this one. And I'm going James Jude Courtney as my Michael Myers.
Nice.
Because he is Nick Castle, but way more brutal. And I love it. And the fact that he's so much older and still doing the same shit that he was doing back in the day.
See,
point.
what really makes that one work for me is for James Jude Courtney is that it really is the natural continuance of the character, and we have that established lore from the first film.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's why I initially had him as the winner, and yeah, it's scary that you have this 60-plus-year-old man who still mostly has that same bit of mystery, but
yeah,
and not as big of a butt, a little flabbier butt.
Well,
It's we kind of lose a little bit of that mystery in Halloween 2018.
yeah.
So I don't know. It's a really hard pressed battle right there between the two. It's it hurts me, but I still gotta stick with Castle.
I don't believe it.
I want to say Courtney, but I gotta give it to Castle. But
see, Chris Snyder, my man. I want to say Castle, but the more I watch 18, my favorite's gonna be James Jude.
Like after the next two films, we could do this show again. Guaranteed it will be James at that point because he has the other ones that we could go back to.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's still kind of almost a little cheap, but god damn it. I don't have a follow-up for that.
Boogman says JCC all day. Good Real's making fun of me again because he's saying I said Yins, which I probably did.
Yes.
That's not my fault. That's just my dialect from where I'm from. That's not my fault. I can't change it. Herbert says it's going to be weird to watch Michael kill people for the next two movies with only 8 fingers.
Which they better fucking keep as a thing. If it's not, I will be angry. Because
I don't think they're going to go back on that.
It's like it's 2021 now. Come on, fingers shouldn't just grow back because it's a new film.
Well, what if the paramedics came and they found them, and then they put them on ice, and then they found him in the basement, and then they stitched that shit back on, and then how he has all his fingers again. Boom.
Yeah.
That is legit.
You need a sequel loophole? Talk to Matt, guys.
Just made it. But, he did get hit with a shotgun, so they're probably in multiple tiny little pieces.
Yeah, there's probably some up in the door frame and the ceiling or what remains
all over
them.
the fucking place.
I mean, the house did burn down for fuck's sake, so.
Not totally. They could be, isolated. Just saying.
That's true.
Just saying. He's going to get out, and they're going to take care of him and bandage him up nicely. I can't wait to see that. I want to see how it happens. Zach Pullman says, I say Castle only because he was the template of all the future Myers that came after him. Without his performance, we wouldn't have James Jude Courtney's performance at all. That is totally true.
Or my boy Wilbur.
That's true. That's true. So that one, that one goes to the original Halloween again.
Yes, we got.
What a shock.
So right now we're at a overall of 4 for 78, 1 for 07, and 1 for 18.
What a shock. That's okay. Maybe it could change.
Halloween's not looking so good here, and neither is Halloween. But
that other Halloween,
Halloween is coming out pretty good.
Always winning for sure.
No doubt. You know what? And then in another 20 years, I bet you there's another Halloween, my friends. Another Halloween. It'll be 4 Halloweens.
Halloween 6-0. 8-6. Oh, what are we doing?
Who's Michael? That guy in the fucking power wheelchair. That's pretty sweet. Here he comes. He'll only be killing people at the nursing home. That's it. Never leaves the nursing home.
Oh God.
I can't wait to see it.
God, fucking.
That'll be good.
Chasing Jamie Lee around the nursing home.
When will this ever end?
I survived him 60 years ago.
I was a student under Dr. Sartain, and then I studied him some more, and then I followed him some more, and pray him again.
Loomis was retconned, and the mines were lost.
Good. It'll never end. Never end.
Oh, shit.
All right. What is the next category, my friend?
We are looking at kills. The kills by themselves.
I like Chad's kill, throwing his walker at her. That would be hilarious. He'll pin her to the wall.
The birds disappear from the little bird cage.
Yeah.
So you kill like 8 seniors of pure boredom.
Oh, wow.
You got no fucking teeth left. Just the gums. Oh.
Kills.
He ate the bird. That's not eating all the way. You see the pressure of the gums. Oh fuck. So yes, kills. James.
Wow.
What kills deliver out of the 3 Halloweens at hand?
Halloween 2007. Halloween 2007, dude. You get to see a little bit of young Michael Myers be a sick little fuck killing animals and shit. Then you get to see him killing other fucking kids. Then you get to see him slice his stepdad's throat while taping his bitch ass to a chair.
Dude, see him go ham with a fucking baseball bat.
Ham, dude. Tree branches, baseball bats to the dude. Oh, the dude's like little feet are fucking,
Twitching.
Yeah, I mean, Halloween 2007, man. The kills. I've never killed anybody that I know of.
That you know, I hope not.
But anyway, tasteless joke aside, the kills are like super believable looking. They seem realistic enough. I mean, you got fucking Rob Zombie directing.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna settle for I hate to say it, but the lukewarm kills of Halloween 78. Rob Zombie is a showman when it comes to the graphic violence. He's not gonna, unless it's the masterpiece that is Lords of Salem, he's not going to settle for mood and atmosphere as much. He's going to go for over the top violence, and we're all gorehounds a little bit.
Yeah.
Halloween 2007 easily wins. Take my money, make some kills.
Yep. Agreed.
I don't want to answer this question. Do I have to?
Yes.
I have to?
Yes.
Okay. 78. Obviously, those kills are lame. The watered down. Bob's kill's cool, but
yeah.
I mean, you don't really see anything, obviously. Halloween 2018. I love it. Kill wise, I mean, he face stomps that dude's fucking head. That's pretty cool.
He does that in Halloween 2 from Zombie also. So
that should look more real, dude. That shit was disgusting.
I don't talk about that movie.
I love that movie.
I do not.
Love it.
So I love Halloween 2018, but kill wise, like you guys said, I don't want to say it. I got to go 2007.
Ooh.
They're so gory and gruesome and brutal and fucking. I mean, I think Kills is gonna fucking beat that movie's ass when it comes out, in my opinion. And I'm hoping.
We kill C.
2007, I get like you said. He kills how many people as a kid for freaking crying out loud? Like you said, when he beat the shit out of that kid in the woods. When I first saw that, I was like, it was so unsettling.
Eyes all red and shit.
And what we were all pretty young fellows when that movie came out. So it's like, wow, we're in like a similar age range to this. We, as younger people, aren't even fucking safe from this interpretation of Michael.
Mm-hmm.
That, I think, watching it when it came out, being, I mean, what, you guys were teenagers, I was fucking 12. That was some scary shit.
During 2007?
Yes.
Yeah, I was still a teenager.
I was 18.
Yeah, I was 19.
Close enough. Fucking the boy, Daryl Saba, I think it was his name.
The kid from fucking
Junie Cortez.
Spy
from
Kids.
Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was about 18 or 15, whatever, when that was made. So either way, we were all like in that age group.
Yeah.
Where it was unsettling for us because of how close in age the character was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure on a psychological level, if not in a full frontal, I get it completely kind of level. It's like it shook you a little bit. Yeah. And for that kill alone, I mean, come on.
That was good shit. I have to say hey to Ghosty Face. What's going on?
Hey.
You're right.
And those kills looked like they fucking hurt too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Like James said when he freaking duct taped Ronnie's piece of shit ass, fucking slit his throat and it's freaking just pouring out, and then he moves his mask up, pulls it down. That's freaking badass.
Bro, the way he kills his sister.
Hey, that's not nice. That's his sister. Fucking stabbed her and slashed the shit out of her down the hallway.
The bitch in the cute baby. Couldn't be related to you.
Fucking forks her ass.
A fork, baby.
Like, that would have been more effective had it been a plastic fork, though.
Yeah. I can see that.
Like, because why the fuck are you going to have metal utensils in that fucking place? Come on.
Might have been a misplacement. That kind of doesn't make sense.
She brought it from home. It was hers. My bad.
That was for my lunch.
What, laying there like, what did I bring fucking real silverware?
Yeah, that kill was cool, but like you said, it was kind of like, get real.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Fucking metal fork.
I mean, then again, this was probably before they realized that even under the watchful eye of doctors, they're still gonna act out. Yeah. Like, oh, he's here, he's gonna be good.
He's a good boy. He only wears masks all fucking day long and doesn't take them off. He's good. Hey, have a good night, Rob. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Take it easy, Rob.
Later.
Thank you.
I thought, what the hell was his name? Dosh Farg? Was that his name? He's in a band now, I think.
Dag Farish or something?
Dag Farsh, or Farish, yeah. He was creepy. I don't mean to be rude to that kid, but he's a creepy kid. He's way creepier than the original little Mike.
He's still, like, as an adult, he looks fucking scary, because he's tall and super lanky now, and he still looks the fucking same.
He does.
So, yeah, he's... Again, like you said, not to be rude or anything, but he is a very creepy looking individual. Like he's got that Culkin thing going for him.
What? Macaulay Culkin? What?
Yeah, he's got that Culkin thing where he's naturally fucking creepy looking.
I always felt like Rory was like much more creeper. Like he looked
like I think Rory is probably the more normal looking Culkin by like that much.
Like the same.
Like an ass hair, you know.
I mean, like Kieran is probably the freakiest looking, but
hey,
I mean, Macaulay when he was getting strung out too was.
Now he's normal, and he had a kid, so you leave him alone. He's coming back in another Home Alone movie, you fucker.
He fucking better. And justice for Charlie Walker.
Fuck Charlie. I had to think for a minute. I was like, Charlie, but never mind. Fuck Charlie.
I hope I got the last name right.
It's something else.
Oh, man.
Herbert says Tyler Mane grunted and yelled when he stabbed people. I did like that, I guess.
Not so much the first one, but the second one.
Yeah, you're right. Second one, he's grunting all the fucking damn time.
You know, fucking...
That works, though, because, again, you got to remember, that's a completely separate from... We're not going to get into that, because that's a whole argument. That's a whole argument for, like, a 40-minute video.
We're
Which
not.
we don't have time to do in this because we are nearing that 40-minute mark, and that'll be at the goddamn show.
Okay, so we're done with that. Was the wrapping up for kills then?
Yes, and that was unanimous for 07 because
Clean sweep.
fucking logic, people. Come on.
Yeah.
So we are on to music. The score. Again, not the use of Don't Fear the Reaper or whatever that rap song was at the dance in 2018. Is that rap or dubstep? I don't fucking know anymore.
It wasn't rap.
The music that the kids listen to.
It was shit.
I know the song, but I'm not going to sing it. So
You know the real song?
what?
The real song?
The real song that was in 2018?
Yeah, I didn't know if there was like a song they just put in there.
Oh,
So they
no. That's a real song. That's a real song.
Oh
I'm not gonna
man!
sing it, though, so we're gonna.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna sing it.
It's bad. It's bad enough I have to listen to it whenever that movie is on.
Hey, that's whenever Oscar's getting his groove on out there in the dance floor with all the ladies.
Getting that sexy avocado servings.
Feeding me guacamole in all these sexy ways.
Let's chop out, Allison.
That's the perfect way to pick up a chick right there.
Oh,
Shove it out, Allison.
Oh man. So
Mr. Dumbass.
Score?
So yeah, score mostly.
People would probably think like listen, dude, like the 2018 score was fucking great. You saw John Carpenter return, and that score is just awesome. The 78 score, without it, there aren't these other scores, right?
Yeah.
But I give this to 2007.
Wow.
With what Tyler Bates did, he had a bigger soundtrack. You look at the soundtrack for 78, and a lot of those are just replaying themselves.
Yeah.
And not being full new songs.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because I did go through and listen to that, and all different named songs, but they keep repeating. It's like they got a lot of the same things going through them. So yeah, I totally get what you're saying there.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of the score for 2018, some of it, in my opinion, it doesn't sound like it's for a Halloween film. Some of it I just didn't feel. It felt too electronic for me, or maybe a little synthy. It just felt too older for me. I saw that. Mm-hmm. But I didn't. I just thought the 2018 score, some of it didn't match up, while the 2007 score felt very much trying to fit a dark tone, and I like that shit. So 2007.
Yeah, this is another one of those ones that was one of the harder ones to really pinpoint and figure out, answer, whatnot. God, I got to go with Halloween 2018 though, because it takes the 78 score, it revamps it, gives us new pieces. Carpenter is still on top of his music making game, and it's one of the ones that I do go back to more when it comes to the Halloween scores, especially, and even when I'm listening. If I want to listen to some John Carpenter music, if I'm not going back to one of his other films that's not Halloween, I find myself going to Halloween 2018. So Halloween 2018, man, it does everything right that the first film does, and again, it gives us some new pieces. Like I think it's the Shape Stocks Allison.
Oh yeah.
Just the addition of that fucking Jimmy Page move with the fucking bow across the guitar.
Yeah.
Like that is fucking haunting, and that was something I just wasn't expecting to have in the theater. Like hearing that shit there in the cinema, it fucking blew me away, and it still gives me chills when I go back and watch it or listen to it isolated. And it's a hard one, but I got to go 18 on that.
Yes. And I am going to go with 2018 as well. Obviously.
There we go.
That's the only soundtrack that I will listen to every song from one to the end. There's a fucking lot of songs on it. I think there's like 24, if I'm not mistaken, on it. I listen to all of them. I love it. It's the original theme, but fucking jacked up. And I can't. No, Halloween, the original theme is obviously iconic, and it always will be. But 2018 is fantastic. I can't wait to see what fucking Kills soundtrack's gonna sound like. I mean, it's probably gonna be obviously some of the same shit. Maybe
Right.
Laurie's theme, maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a Dead Lori theme.
Oh, a Dead Lori theme, maybe.
I hope.
I don't know though. I don't know, but I definitely have to go 2018. And I gotta say hi to Little Bit Beyond Right. How's it going? And good
Howdy,
night,
howdy.
Carter.
Good night, Miss Carter. We'll see you next time.
And Chris Snyder says, agreed. Halloween 2018 is easily the best soundtrack.
And that is
Opinion.
scientific.
That's opinion.
A scientific opinion.
Yeah. It's all
But
some real, some not.
we're not all assholes on this show, but if I may, and this is also plugging James's channel a little bit, we're just all assholes with opinions over here.
Oh, thank you.
Plug for my boy.
That was nice. That was nice.
Sled Gang. Boom.
Hashtag Sled Gang. No. Slash tag.
Slash tag.
Slash tag. If you don't hurt yourself going down them stairs, you ain't doing it right. Watch and learn, Buttercup.
Brett says a popular opinion, James.
So I had a question. So because I love the 2018 soundtrack, I'm not gonna lie, it's great. But when it comes to the title card, the theme, just individually, this doesn't count as any points, obviously. But which one would you select of the three?
2018.
Okay.
I got a chub. It was huge.
Yeah. I mean, 2018, because again, it does what 78 does, but it has new life breathed into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like John, his son, and I want to say Dave Davies or Daniel Davies.
Davies, yeah.
What they did, like they took what Carpenter did 40 years earlier, and they just kind of were like, hey. They gave it something new, plus the visual. I mean, I don't know if the visual is even something we're supposed to take into consideration here, but the whole thing of the pumpkin coming from rotted state to back to that full state that we got zoomed into 40 years before. Dude, talk about cheering to the point where I should have rightfully been thrown out of the theater.
You're just like,
It's like, settle down. Fuck you.
Fuck down.
It's like, fuck you. This is my movie, not yours.
Like, why is this asshole standing up? It just started.
The band is back together, damn it. Reunion tour. Shit.
I don't even remember Rob Zombie's intro card or whatever. To be honest.
I like it, but it's like a lot of like you hear like a lady moaning. It sounds like it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I go the 78 on that one specifically, but it's
Yeah, I don't remember the one for 07 myself. I do know that we get the Halloween stamp, and then it goes into God of Thunder, which if we were going off of music by itself, like every piece of music, 2007 would have easily won for the inclusion of God of Thunder and Rush. Love Hurt. Who doesn't love the Love Hurt scene?
That's
the most suitable song.
He's so sad. Mikey's so sad.
But no, I genuinely am one of few people who is not against Love Hurts being included. I know a lot of people say that was a weird ass inclusion. It's whatever. It's not that bad.
No, he had a rough night trick or treating, man. Leave the kid alone. Fuck.
Goddamn right.
The Flaming Pumpkin is iconic for the Halloween franchise, says Zach Pullman. Oh yeah. So that was what, 2 for 2018 and then 1 for 2007.
Yes, sir.
So what are we standing at now, Filthy, my man?
So we are looking at, I just want to make sure that I got this all correct. So we're looking at 4 for 78, 5 for 07, and a measly, weaselly 3 for 18. Hey, I sounded sad about that.
No, you didn't.
Don't give me no tips.
I don't know why I don't have a Halloween 2018 shirt. I gotta
What the fuck, dog?
I gotta get one. I never even thought to look for one, to be honest.
Yeah, same with me in a Halloween 6 shirt.
Yeah, me too.
You'd think I would at least have a Barry Kicks ass shirt, for crying out loud.
Barry Kicks ass.
God, I want one of those so fucking bad.
Barry Sims. Oh, Flamethrower Fluff Salisbury. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
So next is Story. That's kind of oh man.
Yeah, this was another one that was particularly tricky, I will say right now. But we'll let James lead us on to this one.
Well, wonder where he's gonna go.
This is hard, dude, because without the other two, like there is no story. But another big butt, guys. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. But I'm gonna go with 2007.
Fuck you. I'm out.
We're gonna go 2007 because even though I don't need to know what Michael's upbringing is, I don't need to know a backstory about him. I do like that Rob Zombie was ballsy. He did try to do something different, something we hadn't seen yet. And come on, before this, there was already 8 Halloween films before that, and we've already learned that he had a couple sisters, killed them both. Like he's no longer this enigmatic character and mysterious and shit anymore. Like he's really not. And so when 2007 came around, it's like, well, we already know everything about him from previous installments, so let's go ahead and just give everyone a little bit more of what they already know. And I like that, and I'm not a big fan of the first act, not gonna lie, but I appreciate the attempt and the ballsy ass attempt of it, and I like that. I like how it really tells the movie is really a 3-part story. Yeah. It really is. There's 3 acts, and it's done very well. In comparison to like 2018, didn't really feel completed. Felt like either bad writing or the studio got involved to a degree.
Yeah. 2018 kind of did feel like 2 different movies almost. Like, because in the first half you'd think it's going to go one way, and I think there was a great deal of studio interference. Like I tried not to pay too much attention on the we'll call it the road to Halloween 2018, but I paid enough attention to where the fucker was still ruined for me. Thank you, theatrical trailer that shows us every goddamn scare.
Right.
But no, I see what you're saying with 2018 not feeling particularly focused.
Right.
It feels, because you get the podcasters at one point, you think it's going to be their story. You get Alice, and it's like her story, but Laurie's still involved. Jamie Lee Curtis is a high selling point, so we got to give her X amount of screen time or she'll walk.
Right.
So it almost feels like 3 different films coming together, and fucking Danny McBride, who great writer for comedy, just a really funny guy all around. He did his best, I think, but there are aspects of the story there that did fall a little bit short. But yeah, and everything you said about Rob Zombie's Halloween, fucking dead on, man. But is there anything else you wanted to say real quick before I continue running like a madman here?
Oh, no. Pretty much, I'm going to go for 07. It was a ballsy attempt at giving us something that we practically already know, but taking it very much in a more reimagining sort of way. So that's where I ended. 07.
And again, everything he said for 07, on point. You guys heard me tack on to what was wrong with 18. So, of course, the story I'm picking is the one that was first told around that campfire by the wise man. That is Halloween 78. The baby, the goat, the baby killer shark, if you will.
Baby killer shark.
But
saggy ass overalls. I feel you.
Saggy ass overalls. We don't want to get too copyright stricken. But
killer shark.
But yeah, yeah, so Halloween 78 wins story for me. It's simple Because if you think about it, 2018, it is almost a loose retelling of the original story. 2007, it tells that story, but it does add on a lot, which I appreciate Halloween 2007 for what it did. As a standalone character study, it would have worked perfectly. I think the Halloween name kind of hurt the film in some ways, but I still enjoy it. And Halloween 2018, for all of its issues, I still love and hold in really high regard. It's just a really fucking tough call, but I know in my heart what's right. That is 78.
Okay.
Matt?
That's one for 07 and one for 78. Where am I gonna go?
Are you going to surprise us?
No, I'm going Halloween 78.
Alright.
I don't. I mean, when I first saw 2007 Rob Zombies, I loved it, but as I watched it more and more, I didn't like it at all. Really. I don't need to see him as a kid at all. It kind of you felt bad for him more than anything, so it kind of ruined the story. Like, you're rooting for Michael like the whole time because his family is a bunch of pieces of shit, and besides his mom was, I mean, she was a stripper, but she was nice to him.
Yeah.
She was a stripper, but
she was a nice stripper who worked at a very nice club for a guy who dressed up like Frankenstein. But we ain't got to talk
His Jolly Green Giant.
God damn it, James. I want to say you took the words out of my mouth, but I don't know. That leads into a really disturbing "that's what she said."
Oh.
But that said,
But yeah, I didn't need to see any of that. Like the whole, I when I watched that movie, I kind of like skipped the whole first 2/3 because I just don't care to watch it. But in 2018, I guess I can see where yins are coming from. There's like so many parts thrown into one, and it doesn't. As much as I love it, it kind of doesn't seem like a complete story. I guess it's just bouncing around for the most part.
Pacing kind of sucks.
I just like you said, you go with the podcast, you go with the investigative journalists. We got them, and then we're gonna fucking go over Dr. Sartain and Deputy Hawkins talking blah blah blah, and it's just it needed to go a little bit smoother. As much as I love it, and 78, obviously, like you've been saying the whole night, James, you can't have the other ones without the one that started it all. So I'm going at 78, and. Escaped, mental patient. You don't know why he's doing it. He watched his sister have sex for 30 seconds. The boyfriend.
Shit, he didn't even make it in time for the peep show.
He was gonna come up and watch, but it was already over because the guy was premature, and then he left. So it was good. It was good that he only lasted 30 seconds because he didn't die.
Yeah, you would have. I don't know. Do you think like that dude would like drop kick Michael though?
You little motherfucker. He'd a roundhouse.
He'd have been like trick or treat, motherfucker, you know?
Oh god.
back in 19 trick or treat.
I like to think that he did die a very gruesome death in his own right somewhere else, probably later that night, drinking, driving, whatever. He probably met a gruesome end before he even knew what he fucking dodged. He probably died the same night. No one ever talks about it. But Judas come quickly boyfriend. He didn't quite beat the train that night.
Wow.
Damn.
If he'd lasted just 30 more seconds, you know what I mean?
He would have made it.
Would have made it, but all he did was stick just the tip, and then he I'm done. He didn't even do anything. She took off her shirt, and he was just like,
oh, fuck.
Oh, look. I know, he's about to take off his shirt.
I mean, it is Sandy Johnson, though, so Sandy Johnson in her prime.
Beautiful. Oh, hey, Mia. How's it going?
Hey.
Chris Snyder says, welcome to an average Wednesday night.
Damn right. An average usually every other Wednesday night.
Yeah, except for this time it was back to back.
Like the Broncos in the 90s, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit. We haven't... Oh, wait. We did win one Super Bowl since then.
And it was the only one with real numbers, damn it. Recognize. D-Town.
So that was
So
two for 78 and one for 2007.
ballsy move. As
James
ballsy as the story itself.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
But so what we're
Sweet.
sitting at now is a 6-6 tie. 78 to 07. Halloween 2018 is surprisingly way behind with only 3.
Damn.
Wow, 6 to 3. Fuck. I'm not giving. I should have just voted for 2018 in every category. I ain't playing.
Real quick, for those of you who are only listening and not watching, that is this many for the first, this many for the second, and this many for the third. Love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed that joke. I will be here next week.
No,
Ugh.
you're here the week after. Again.
Ghosty Face, if you show up more, you will no longer be a stranger.
Nope, James is gone. You will love our disgusting banter.
Our discussions.
Not discussions.
Discussions. So,
Okay. Where are we going next? Scares?
we are going on to scares.
That's actually kind of hard because
Goosebumps.
I don't think any of them are
So good, it's scary.
I don't think any of them are scary.
Scares.
That's a tough one.
Halloween 5. Who is Halloween 5? For
The
400?
witch mask says it all. That's all.
I'm gonna go with scares. You mean like
Yeah, Dan. What do you mean?
The execution of the scares, the tension building up to the scares.
Halloween 78? 2018 and 2007, they showed a lot of Michael in broad daylight, moving around, fucking this and that. And in 78, Michael's very stealth. That moment where Lori goes to find out that Linda's dead, and Annie's on the bed with the headstone.
Yes.
And she backs herself into the little corner, and then Michael's fucking mask starts popping out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Him behind the bush, he's gone. Him next to the laundry hanging up in the back yard.
Yeah, that is still one of the scariest mysteries, period, in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Like
She's looking at him and he just vanishes. He's driving. Go ahead. Sorry.
We see her reaction to that too. Like, she didn't take her eyes off that. Like, that's when you know, okay, fuck this guy. But you were continuing.
Oh, and then he's driving the station wagon, and Annie's like, "Hey, jerk, speed kills," and he just slams the fucking brakes. And she's like, "Can a guy take a joke?" And then he just keeps driving. It's like, how the fuck did he hear that from that far? While she's kind of
Fucking no way.
What?
Like, even on top of that, like, to mention driving, like the whole bit where it's later on in the film, like just a few minutes later, Annie and Lori are on their way to go babysit Tommy and Lindsay respectively, and we see Michael out the back window. He's driving behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one of those things you may not notice on the first watch, but when you do notice it, it's like, that is tense as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, sure, like you were saying, in 2018, we do get some daylight scares.
Mm.
But in 78, they find a way to make it work in a truly effective way. I think having John Carpenter as the writer probably has a lot to do with that, but I'm heavily biased on that regard. But I gotta also go with 78 because I think at that time a lot of horror was more outerworldly in some senses. And I mean, sure, we had Black Christmas and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho. But I think Halloween 78 further pushed the envelope there to show that nobody is really safe from any pure danger. And that alone, added to the cinematic scares that we get, no contest. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween could have won the scare factor if it wasn't such a loud film, if that makes any sense.
It was in your face.
And so easily going with the original on that one. I mean, James really hit a lot of the great points there.
Oh, fuck. Man,
Thank you.
2007, like you said, that's off the table right away. It's like you said, it's in your face the whole entire time, so it's really kind of impossible to be scary.
Yes.
Fuck. I want to say 2018 so bad. I do. I really do. I mean, the bus crash scene is pretty scary, even though Michael ain't, I mean, he's there, but he's in the back of the car, and that's when he kills that kid, and you're like, damn. He just killed a fucking, 10-year-old dancing fiend. You know what I mean?
Dancing.
Just wanted to go,
The
damn.
dancing smoker kid.
Wait, Dad, he's like, don't you like going on? I do, but dancing's like my thing.
I really like dancing, Dad. I really enjoy it.
It's not that I don't like hunting. It's just I prefer to dance. And one day, my voice is going to be more like this because I smoked all those Newports at dance class.
I just want to know why his dad's 75 years old. That's all I'm saying. He's so old. Like, it's not even, legitimately. He's like 70 years old. He's not his dad.
I mean, he could have been
Adopted.
Who knows? His dad, maybe.
God, good point.
His dad could have been one of them players though who didn't settle down until he was like in his 40s, and he still was shooting out the productive swimmers.
The productive swimmers. They never die, my friend. They never die. They're like Goonies.
Yeah.
Never say die. I like I said, the bus crash scene is scary. Damn it. Fuck. I gotta go. I guess I gotta go 78 too.
Were you scared from the bus crash scene? Were you scared?
I wasn't scared of any of them. None of them. The only movie that ever scared me in my life was Sinister from
Really?
2012.
Not Exorcist? The Exorcist?
No, I don't like that movie at all. No,
Shocker.
it's not a shock. No, it isn't.
Scares me.
I don't know why. Sinister is like the only movie that ever really scared me in my whole life.
Yeah, I get the. I haven't seen Sinister, but I was essentially talking a friend through that one time. But yeah, I know that Sinister can get pretty fucking rough and terrifying. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I need to rewatch it again because damn.
The second one kind of fucking ruined everything the first one did, but whatever. But 78, I mean, like you said, you got him disappearing behind the bush. You got, the floating cloud of little hint of cigarette smoke floating there. It could be a ghostly presence. The two peeping Toms in the background standing on the porch. That's pretty creepy. Checking out the high school chicks. You know what I mean?
Ghosts that bring presents.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
We got him, hanging laundry out in Mr. Riddle's backyard. So that's pretty creepy. Don't touch my sheets, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
The window shuts like magically when she backs up. That's pretty creepy. That's like some ghost shit right there too. So
Yeah.
Can we not forget Drop Time Bob? Timer Drop Bob, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, Bob was hanging there in the damn hallway, and he was like set to a damn timer or a pull string to like fucking fall.
Yeah.
like that is genuinely freaky. Like, the sheer mechanics behind it are terrifying.
That house is possessed. Like where Linda is, that door just magically opens up.
I know, right?
But I think the main fucking scene, like you said, whenever Laurie's backing up and he just appears with that little bit of blue light on his face, I think right there.
Dude, he fucking floats through a window essentially and gets behind a couch. How does this fool do this?
So he's like walking to the front door, and then he's like, wait a minute. That fucking window over there might be open. I see the curtain blowing. I'm going to maneuver myself to jump through there like a cat and hide behind the couch.
And she looks at it scared. Oh, God.
Can we not also, like, this is one that I never really think about, but thinking about it right now, this is terrifying because rain makes things slippery when they're wet, slippery when wet, yada, yada. He fucking climbs up onto that car at the beginning of the film without falling off.
Like a ninja.
In the goddamn pouring rain. He doesn't slip. He doesn't fall. He doesn't break his wrist. He has a goddamn wrench just fucking built into his hand. Yeah. I mean,
It's gone from here.
It's
you got
gone.
you got a doctor who might be mentally on his way to check out, walking around a small town with a loaded gun,
I have a
insinuating that people in that town are going to die that night.
Yeah.
I mean, without Michael, that film is still fucking scary. I mean,
Yeah, so much ghostly, crazy motherfuckers in that movie.
Yeah.
Thanks
So-
for stopping by, Ghosty Face. Have a good night, man. We appreciate it.
later, Ghosty. We'll see you, man.
The evil is gone from here.
But yeah, that is only the second time during this whole list that there's been a unanimous victory.
Wow.
Good
Um,
job.
And the only other one was the category of kills for Halloween 2007.
Wow.
He was doing very well last night. He's a fucking good driver. They had driver's ed at that place. I just don't know why. Like, it isn't that big of a deal. That part was creepy too when they're pulling up to the gate, and then they're just fucking walking around. All the insane people are out walking around and shit.
There's like lightning and shit.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
you see their freaking like white gowns like lighting up, and then they fade away when they drive by.
Remember, Dr. Wynn taught Michael.
Dr. Wynn. You
How to
tell him,
drive.
Dr. Loomis.
Fucking Curse of Thorn.
Wynn. You didn't even notice it. It was on his arm way back then, and they just
Yeah, it was hiding under the wrench.
Yeah.
gotta look.
It's a fucking wrench.
Fucking in part 6, whenever he grabs his hand at the end of the producer's cut and it transfers to fucking Loomis, and then he's like, ah!
Dude, he looks around. He's like, he's fucking scared and shit his pants, dude. Like, oh
Right.
shit.
Like I don't know if that was a rough cut take right there, but like he was probably trying to make sure that everyone on set was ready. Like, I'm going to show you how a true thespian screams in terror. Like it wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. That was probably just Donald Pleasance doing his thing, just trying to give people a master class. Now, are you all paying attention?
Watch this.
Ah!
No. Yeah. Fucking
But
crazy.
no, R.I.P. Donald Pleasance and Dr. Wynn, you sneaky shit.
Dr. Wynn.
But
So
yeah,
what-
no, the towel scare in Halloween 6. Fuck no. Like he thinks that's his girlfriend giving him that towel, and we saw a porn tattoo. That is fucking terrifying.
That was nice of him. He wanted him to dry off a little bit before he killed him, I guess.
That was super. Well, he probably didn't want fucking water on his jumpsuit.
Ooh. That's right.
Stinky shower water, fucking. Because Tim didn't take a long shower.
Why you gotta, dude? What the fuck? You just like fuck the girl, and then you're like, I'll be back, man.
You don't offer her to jump in the shower with you. That's
For
what-
real. I
that
gotta
would
go
be-
to the shower.
That is the most logical thing. Is like, okay, Beth, get in the shower, or join me for a shower, Beth, please.
Then he would have killed them both in the shower.
But it was the 90s. Maybe he wore the raincoat because it's like the thing to do, and so it's not as bad on her end. Who knows?
Oh,
And
that's a good point.
he could have been like Judith's boyfriend in the first film. Like, well, it didn't do a whole lot, so you're good. I gotta go shower because I got my little man threw up in the raincoat.
As long as she wears crotchless panties and barks like a dog.
Bingo.
Yeah, Chris is right. I mean, I don't really like the movie that much, but I guess I'd have to say Halloween 6 is probably one of the scariest ones.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's the only one that has given me nightmares in my whole entire life.
George knocked it out, dude. So
Oh.
did A. Michael Lerner.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Blankenship was scary as hell, says Herbert.
God damn right.
Here.
It's like she's supposed to be deaf and senile for the whole movie, and it's like, nah, she's on the up and up.
She knows what's going on.
You know what you're doing. She hears your shit.
They're all in the cult. They got them cool hoods on and
Like,
shit.
Her boogeyman speech,
Dude, I want one.
it's right up there with Loomis's "I met him 15 years ago" speech.
Dude, it
Now-
is. It's really good.
Like the way it's shot, the way she delivers the lines, just everything in that bit, like depending on what day you got me, I would say that's probably even better than Loomis's "I met him 15 years ago" speech.
Whoa.
But today we are here to praise 78. God damn it!
I
But
remember little Mikey Myers who lived across the street.
now, dead ass though, I put it up there, and again, on a certain day, that might be one of the best line deliveries of the series.
Nope.
Michael
But-
voice?
Yeah.
Told him to kill his family.
I love how, dude, I love when that shit happens.
Oh,
You see
that's
Michael
good.
in the window.
Yes,
That's dope.
Man. Now I want to watch it.
that's because Halloween 6 is
I
amazing,
don't even
man.
like
It's
Halloween.
a good one. It's a really
I
good
like the producer's cut, which nobody likes. that
I
much. I
dude,
like it.
I love anything Halloween 6. You could give me fucking really shitty film stock of that film of scenes that didn't make it in, and I'll be the first motherfucker in line to get that shit.
Have you guys seen the Lee McCoy Blue Myers cut?
I've seen that once, and I remember it being pretty damn coherent
It's pretty good.
by comparison of the other two.
Yeah.
Like it takes like the right amount out of both films and puts it in a proper, more coherent perspective.
The only thing I don't like about the producer's cut really is, like I said, just that stupid fucking put the rocks around him, and then he's just like fucking
I know.
frozen up there, and then the stupid transfer thing that we already talked about, that was stupid. But
See,
everything else-
I have a soft spot for that because in all the promotional material, like the theatrical trailers and stuff, like we don't get any of this stuff in the theatrical cut, but the theatrical trailer shows them with their hoods,
yeah,
shows Michael walking down the hallway. It shows what we thought would have been the Man in Black walking down the hallway. Spoiler: they
Mikey.
switch clothes.
he's always naked. Why is he always naked? I don't understand.
Hey, the implication of naked Michael is of hot tub proportions that we will never understand.
He's naked. He doesn't take a bath. He's fucking disgusting.
He jumps in the hot tub real quick and gets his ass on. Gets his ass on the way.
They have a therapeutic hot tub, and that's what he just dipped in real quick and then left.
Like we've all seen how quick Michael can perform. He grew up around people who do things rather quickly. Judas' boyfriend.
Again,
Um,
back to Judas. I always thought that was Deputy Hunt. Whenever
But-
I watched the second one.
That kid gave him a sense of timing that he carried on into his adult life.
Yeah.
Got to be quick.
I have a question now. Maybe you guys can answer this because I really don't know. So, in 2007, there's that moment where Judas is laying on the bed and Michael's wearing the mask and shit, and he starts touching up her leg. Now,
Yeah, it's weird.
obviously, she's just wearing a shirt, nothing else, no underwear anywhere. Is that like some sort of weird suppressed sexual feelings he has for his sister, or is he a fucking weirdo?
That's a
I
good
think
point.
there are feelings for his sister in that one. I think there's a lot of fucked up implications that we don't get directly that I'm sure Rob wanted to throw into the film, but they're like, hey, we're letting you do this much. You
ain't
can't
doing
put that in there. But I think there was an element of that.
Mm.
And it's just little things that you see. And I don't know, I might be one of the only ones who has pieced something like this together because I have nothing better to do than to look for shit in Rob Zombie's Halloween. But in the scene where she's like, go up and get your brother. And when they're coming back down, you see her kind of straightening out her shirt.
Ooh.
Now it's like, maybe she's like, if you come out of there, I'll show you some stuff. We don't know. That scene could have been cut. It was a very weird transition.
It is weird that she does say, quit jerking off in there. Like, who said? I'm sorry, my sister never said that to me. It's just weird.
Like I'm sure there's some weird sibling things going on in that film that we don't get shown. And I think that really just makes it a more trashy, less happy feeling kind of movie. It really just adds that ick factor. But even without that shit, which if you ask me, yes, that shit is in there, but it's so implicit.
Yeah.
It's so implicit. But I think there is some of that weird, we don't want to go there shit going on in there.
Yeah.
Always about jacking off. Fucking sick bitch. She was hot, though. I'll give her that.
Where's my bagels?
And hey, Holly Klein, how's it going?
Hey,
She comes into here and us talking about jacking off. That's a terrible. These
Yeah.
people,
Wow.
It's like,
people keep jumping in at the weirdest times.
and it's always the ladies coming in when we're
I know,
talking
right?
about the grossest shit. But this is not all the show has been.
no,
What are you guys
if you're-
talking about? Michael jacking off. Yep. He's hung like a fucking horse.
I bet he's hung like a mammoth.
Tyler Maine probably
Whoa,
was.
whoa. I'll allow it. But whoa.
Jason X,
man.
Jason X.
I know. That's why it's like. I mean, we did open the show with that idiotic misdirection, so it works.
Yeah.
But that was a nice little go support my special boy, folks.
Thank you.
I heard he's hung like a mammoth.
Ooh.
Wow.
We need to shrink that shit down.
Yeah.
He can't be walking around with that in his pants. Think about society.
Can't chase people with that thing.
It's like a hammer. Oh, fuck, hit me.
It's like stop using the machete, just whip it out and fucking kill people with it.
No.
Yeah, Brett, we don't even know.
man.
We don't even know what you just came back into, Brett.
Oh, we were talking about jerking off a rat, or I was.
Fucking bagels.
What the fuck?
Woo!
Some of the really nasty hillbilly implications of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I wouldn't expect anything else from Rob Zombie.
Like I went full Dr. Oz on that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that,
Wow.
wow, we were
Wow.
talking about scares and somehow got to the smut factor of Halloween.
That's
Scared
my
fucking
soul. Sorry.
jacking off.
So
That's a damn rat.
it's a goddamn rat. Who's gonna cry about a rat? I mean, it's a goddamn rat.
Michelle Mabel. Probably gonna cut his balls off. Call himself Michelle.
Man, that bitch had herself a fine little dumper.
He did.
What'd you just say? What's wrong? You jealous of your daughter's ass? You fucking whore! Now clean it up.
Now clean it up. I love that shit.
I'm all broken up
I mean-
here, bitch. I can't work.
I mean, if he could make a fist, if his hands weren't fucking broken, you know Ronnie would have fucking mic dropped that shit.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a dick.
Anyway, Halloween 78 still in the lead. We are looking now 9, 2-6, 2-3.
Oh man.
Wow.
There really could be a tie, you fucker.
If things go accordingly for Halloween 2007, that may just be the case. But we
I'll
are
make
taking
sure-
it.
I'll make
We are-
sure it doesn't.
We are taking a look at Mo Sphere, like a big
Ooh.
round suckle. That
Mood.
atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Okay.
Wow.
James.
Well, guys, come on.
We
Let's
know.
be real.
Come on.
Halloween 78 is in Pasadena, California.
Don't you fucking do it, man.
Halloween 2018 was at North Carolina,
South Carolina, I think.
South Carolina.
Yep.
One of the Carolinas. It was Carolina.
Carolina.
Halloween 2007 wins this by a fucking mile. Actually, I argue that Halloween 2007 has some of the best atmosphere in the entire franchise, next to Halloween 4 and Halloween 6. And it feels fall. You see them putting up Halloween decorations, people walking with pumpkins. It's leaves everywhere. It feels like they are in Illinois. And 78 doesn't feel like that really at all. As much as they try, there's something about it. It just doesn't feel very
feels warm.
atmospheric. It does. So it's 2018. 2018 feels kind of warm.
In my pants.
Warm.
In my pants.
Like moist.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna rain.
That humid. That relative humidity.
Even 2018 with them, then with the school and them being a kind of costume party at the school and everything else, or whatever they want, dance, whatever. It just still doesn't feel like Halloween. It doesn't feel like October. There's nothing about that screams October to me. Honestly, you can tell by the trees, the way they look. That shit was shot in January.
I guess I never noticed at all. I thought it was filmed in September, I thought though. I thought it was filmed in August. In September.
Fake news.
Don't fucking lie to me.
I could be wrong.
I was on the set.
I mean, you do want to market a film a certain way.
Yeah.
By setting a film in fall and saying that it was shot in fall, that's a good fucking way to market a fall movie.
Let us know in the comment section. Was it filmed in January or February? I thought it was.
I thought it was filmed in September or August.
Regardless, 07 wins.
No. Next. Where was 07? That was filmed in California too, wasn't it?
Partially.
I was gonna say that one house is like right down the street, isn't it? The Myers.
Yeah,
house
they filmed the Strode house there. They filmed where they have the park. Across the street from the Strode house in real life, there is like a little plaque underneath one of the benches. It's like the Mustafa Cod Memorial bench, you know. And then the scene when they're inside what looks like a library or a school that's across the street from the Strode residence, they rebuilt the set inside to make it look like they're in a library, but it's actually like a shit. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. Anyways, 07 wins.
I'm gonna throw out a quick point before Dan goes.
Sure.
I hate the movie, but I would say Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 has probably some of the best Halloween atmosphere. I don't like the movie, but it screams Halloween to me.
It does.
I mean, it was in Georgia, so I mean, I guess it's a little bit closer to the real thing of what it would look like in the Midwest, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just had to point that out.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was thinking about all three while James was doing his spiel.
Sorry.
And I mean, he raises a really good point. And trying to push for that tie.
Go ahead. It ain't gonna
so,
happen. Go ahead.
I mean, it works, man. It fucking works. I mean, the simple addition, and it's the simplest of additions. The emphasis of the holiday Halloween, the putting up of the decorations, the candy, that whole fucking scene when he's at home depressed because he got fucking crap candy. We've all had a Halloween like that as a kid. Yeah. I'm sure we've all had that really shitty Halloween night. That is just instantly relatable and adds some real life atmosphere that you can pull from the film. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually get shots of leaves falling in Halloween 2007. And even the second act, Smith's Grove, you feel that really cold atmosphere of the institution itself. Like they got that AC cranked to fucking 10. That point where they're outside in the courtyard, middle of summer, you can feel that summer heat. So I got to go and surprisingly agree. Halloween 2007 actually does have a pretty strong little victory here on my end.
You know what else makes me feel okay? This has nothing to do with the fall leaves and things like that, but the fact that Halloween 2007 they transition from a time to time. They do little time jumps here and there, and there's a moment where outside of Smith's Grove where you see snow. You actually can believe that they are in Illinois. While the other two films, I mean, I know that it was never the intent, but it's more believable. I feel like okay, this is Illinois. Change of seasons, snow, weather patterns look different. Things are looking orange. Things are looking red.
Well, since this isn't Black Christmas, there doesn't need to be any snow in the film. So.
Well, you make a valid point.
So fuck Rob Zombie's Halloween. And I'm going to go ahead and raise you so that there is no tie. Halloween 2018. Boom! No tie.
But what does your heart tell you?
Halloween 78 kind of, but the more and more I think of it, they try to make it so fall, but I know in my heart that that's not fall at all.
The palm trees in the background?
Yeah, it's fucking summer. It doesn't even look like there's a chill in the air at all. It looks like it's straight summertime when they're walking home from school.
Yeah.
I love it, but there's like none. I wish Halloween 4 was in this category because that would win. But
no.
No, okay, Halloween 6 would win for you.
Thank
but I'm
you.
going Halloween 4 for me.
4 and 6 is really up there. It's out the hard one, dude. That's a real hard one.
Hey, 5, no. Yeah, 5's kind of okay, I guess.
I mean,
it's not terrible in Halloween atmosphere.
5 has some good going for it, but
Halloween 2018, they got a Halloween dance. It looks cold, like when Allison's like running away from Michael when the shape the Shape Stalks Allison theme, Hunts Allison theme comes on. When she's like sitting there, when she gets like goes to the house that actually answers the door, unlike in Halloween '78 when they're just like, "Bitch, get off my porch."
I know, right?
Letting Lori in, which it's so rude. I mean, I guess now would back in the day you would think they'd be like, "Oh, come on in, honey." Nowadays you probably wouldn't answer your fucking door.
Fucking be all strangers and shit. Fucking, oh, you're home.
Shit, no. Knowing her luck, the door she was fucking banging at was fucking Elrod's cousins or something. Fucking related to the Elrods, so they weren't even fucking paying any real wholehearted attention.
Is this kind of silly? Am I overthinking things? So she's banging on that door, right? And the light comes on, turns off, and she's like, "Somebody help!" So she runs across the street to the house.
Yeah.
The same house that Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis, in part 2, he walks out of and says, "He's still on the loose." And the guy comes out, he's like, what's the noise out here? Bro, you didn't hear Lori just screamed 15 minutes ago?
No, you are not overthinking it because
That's a good point.
I think he was probably expecting a Halloween prank, but
He was clearly to death that night, dude. That's what.
But I think in a small town like that, when you hear gunshots that are not at the damn high school racetrack,
oh yep,
great point.
Little tiny things like that you listen to, but
that's good.
You hear 6 gunshots in a small, peaceful suburb. It's like, fuck, I'm awake. What the fuck is this?
Damn, this is one whole track meet.
Sounds like it's like, oh, they're doing a goddamn track meet in the middle of the road. Well, not this year. Goes out, sees nothing outside. Well, let me put this away.
I've been trick or treated to death tonight.
You don't know what this is.
Now that line is poetic as hell, but I think death is pretty common knowledge.
Yeah.
Dr. Loomis, I think, was already just off his nuts at that point.
Yeah, he's gone.
You don't know what death is.
That guy's like, "What are you talking about, dude? I'm just trying to fucking go to sleep."
Try to sleep? You're fucking shooting.
Sir, my wife died last week. I think I have a good understanding of what death is.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just trying to pass out these Hershey bars, bitch. Leave me alone. Herbert says Danielle Harris had a boy chest in RZ Halloween. Like she's like flat, like no titties. Is that what that meant? I thought she looked pretty good.
More than a handful is a waste.
What are you gonna do? I thought it was more than a mouthful is a waste.
They're all fun.
That can, so that's the same applies to a dick then, right? What are you gonna do?
I don't look at boys' chests. I'm sorry, I just don't. So
yeah, I don't know how to answer that. I mean they're not. They're not the
It's not Jimmy Curtis or anything.
It's not like Linda's chest. She doesn't have a Linda chest.
Yeah.
I mean, Linda had some fucking badonkadonks going on.
She did?
In the remake?
Oh, yeah, in the remake. Oh, yeah. I was like, in the original? Not really. Oh, the remake. You get to see all of that. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Of that.
Bob pisses me off in that sex scene.
What a loser.
He can't give it to her.
No. So fucking goofy looking.
God
do that
damn
guy.
it. God damn it, 2007, Bob.
I can believe Bob and Linda in the original, but Bob and Linda and Rob Zombies, no way.
Yeah, dude, the so-called death, because we thought maybe Annie had died in the first one. That was pretty sad. Like, she's all fucking topless. She's bloody. She's naked. I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm not looking at her topless. I'm looking at her bloody and being like, I'm sorry for this kid, man. Like,
she's
just a kid. She's in high school. She's like, senior? Essentially a kid. And she's crawling on the floor, screaming for her best friend. She's fucking just, especially when zombie starts pulling her in or dragging her, and she's like, fucking, yeah.
That blood curdling scream, man.
She does a great job at.
Yep. And he pushes the fucking pump.
I think everyone, including Matt, can agree that when she actually meets it in the second one, that scene, dude, you can't fucking touch that scene.
Nope, can't top it.
I feel nothing.
He's all feeling nothing.
Jesus Christ.
I said, whew. Fucking died a long time ago, bitch. No.
You should have died 1 or 2 years ago, depending on what you cut of the fucking movie.
No, I that scene's good. That scene's good.
If
I like
she dies, if she dies.
Brad Dourif fucking dominates. That
Hashtag where is Brad's fucking Oscar for that fucking performance for
good.
that scene alone? God damn it!
The rest of the movie, I'm
You
just
can
like,
hear
whatever.
Chucky coming out when he fucking gets like that.
A little bit,
Yeah.
and it shows that there's some depth to the character of Chucky.
We're talking about Chucky? Chucky?
Yeah, shit crosses itself here.
You gotta find Chucky!
Chucky!
Like, where are you going? I gotta find Chucky! Hey, go, you're fucking wild.
Chucky!
Oh, man. I don't want to get into Chucky. I don't mind Chucky, but so fucking...
Holly's got a good question here.
Let's see. I want to know how the Myers house afforded fresh cut deli meat in 2007 Halloween.
Well, he's a stripper. Extra tips that night.
She walked right into the deli and slapped down the 10 ones. It was like, give me a pound of lunch meat.
She's all, give me your meat so I can get some lunch meat. And there you go.
Fair trade.
Rabbit in Red Lounge. Good shit.
Rabbit in red. That's right.
I hear Chucky more in the scene where he says Loomis and says, get him the fuck out of here.
I want to kill him.
Yep.
I want to kill him.
I agree.
I'm here to help.
Hearing him talk about wanting to kill someone,
Chucky.
I mean, you're going to hear Chucky there fucking
Go
regardless.
right to
Oh, yeah.
Chucky.
Like, even if it is just calm, Chucky, I got to get out of this body.
Chucky. Big. Oh, no, that's terrible. My bad.
Nothing
Big
like a strangulation to get the circulation flowing.
Fucking Chucky.
So,
Who won?
well, now it sounds like so there's no tie at this point.
There
No.
is no tie.
But we missed brutality.
Oh, that was on.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot.
were.
That was
Yeah,
on.
we did talk about that. Brutality. I figured that it made more sense if that went in with kills because it's like the kills is where 80% of the brutality of the film comes from.
Damn you, Matt!
Hey, we can. Hey, there's only one thing left. I mean, it's kind of obvious, Roy.
For-
but
Well, this was the in case of tie
Oh, okay.
category, and that's why I wanted a tie. Was simply so we could tout the name Dean Cundy. Cinematography.
There is no tie.
I mean,
78.
70 Now, 2007 had some cool shit going for it
Yeah.
with its different camera styles per act.
Yes.
I got to give it credit for that, but dude, Dean Cundy, no contest.
I'm gonna go Halloween H2O.
Fucking A.
It was fantastic. There was there
There
was some
Ghostface
leaves.
music and
There was some leaves like went through, and then there was like that gate that was pretty cool at the college, and
Oh, yeah.
that GMC Jimmy was fantastic. I loved the
Ooh,
shot of it. That other ancient car from like 1975 that was randomly there, but yeah, Halloween 78. Boom.
yeah.
There's no reason for explanation.
Why they didn't bring him back for 2018? I mean, I know he's fairly old, but something for 2018.
Don't talk any bad about Halloween 2018. Thank you.
Yeah.
The
sorry.
goat.
Shit
The goat
sucks.
wins.
Thank you.
The OG wins, y'all.
OG wins.
I'm assuming overall enjoyment for you guys is probably going to be 78. I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, 78 it really wins because there's like 5 different ways you could watch it. You could watch it on its own. You could watch it as the start of a franchise that could go in one of 3 different choose your own adventure storylines. And that really is. You could watch it as just a movie to have on as background noise. You could watch it as something to actually genuinely freak you out if you watch it at the right time of night, at the right time of year.
Right.
Because if you watch it on Halloween night and you put it on just late enough, like maybe 8 o'clock, by the time the movie's over, it's getting around 10:30. Or there's math that needs reworked there. But
Yeah.
you put it on late enough at night, and right as the movie's ending, if you look outside and you're hearing that music on the real, genuine Halloween night, that adds some real life atmosphere to the film.
Yeah.
And that in itself, you can't buy a real life experience like that. That is something you ought to enjoy.
Look at going deep here. You're deep. I like it.
Sometimes, and that is what she said. God damn.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Oh, we got a question here from Mr. Brett from Goodwill. My question from the beginning was, who takes second place in
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
Bro, right there. Halloween.
Friday-
Halloween.
Were you
Friday
not paying attention?
Friday the 13th was coming in first, second, and third, my friends. 2018 technically for me, 2018 is number one, no matter what any of my rankings say. So
no matter how much we smoke.
Yeah.
I'm on Halloween 2018's big donkey dick.
So you're almost giving Brett a chance to make a BRONCO joke. Don't do that. So third place.
Ugh, you fool.
Second.
You're trash.
Should be up
second place.
Trash.
But come on, motherfucker. And first motherfucking place.
Where's my
We've got
trash can?
The
the
classic.
realist.
Halloween.
This movie was, I don't know if you guys knew this, but as early as 1982, this movie was referred to as the Immortal Classic.
That's right.
True shit.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
I've seen ads ran for it in 1982. I tell you what, it does say the Immortal Classic. Sounds a lot like Tommy Lee Wallace too. So
The one, the only, the immortal classic, Halloween.
And then Halloween 2, more of the night he came home.
Get it? Came home.
You never seen the first one, you're like, who the hell's he? And why is he coming home again?
the night no one came home.
Halloween 3.
I like that.
I
I
got
like that tagline.
yeah that.
I like Halloween 3.
Dude, Halloween 3 gets. Well, I mean, it's
Shit
got
on
people starting to come around to it, so
Yeah.
we can't say anymore that it gets too much hate.
Yeah.
But there are still oddly enough detractors out there of it, and I respect their opinions, but they're wrong.
It's good. Good. You just gotta ignore the fact that Michael's not in it, which by now is fucking who gives a shit. So I can,
But he is. Oh, but he is.
Oh, okay, he's on a
I
team.
like.
We get
Oh,
it.
I like that.
We get it. In the masks in it are pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie.
I noticed a pumpkin behind Dan over here. I see a skull next to Matt over here, and behind me, right here, is I have those too.
That skull looks really good.
A sled game, bro.
Oh, sled game.
Sled game, bro.
James got the best of both worlds behind him. Do you have the witch also?
Ah,
Dude. Now I gotta up my sled gang game.
I stuffed them with like paper with bags and shit, plastic bags, and I put them on a stand and shit, and kind of like make it so they like I form the shape and shit.
Dude. That's the way. Is the way.
Chris Snyder says, question is, why did he leave home in the first place where they made a big deal when he did come home?
He killed his fucking sister.
It wasn't his choice. He didn't say, hey, I'll be back in like fucking 15 years. No.
It was Thorn, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ask when. Ask when. Wow. That almost sounds like a get rich quick scheme mantra.
Ask, and you will win.
It's my money and I need it now.
JGN.
What
worth? 877 cash now?
Yep. Jason Sinister Cinema, what's up? He said, will you guys ever get a better guest than me on your show? I'm going with a no. That's not very nice. We have James here, and I find him very lovely.
You guys ever get a better guest than me? Who are you?
That's not very nice.
I'm just joking.
You're
You're a great person.
Man, guests are all amazing.
Yes.
There is no guest better than any other guest because any guest is a great guest, especially when you're me or this fucking guy. Any guest is
Wrong
great.
way. We'll take anybody. We'll take
Both of them.
fucking
Both of them.
Big Bird.
We will pull fucking Corey Rehab. Corey Feldman out of a goddamn rehab facility just to get him on.
You just call him Corey Rehab, bro.
Corey Rehab. Corey Feldman. I love Corey Feldman.
I do too, but we all got to come to terms with the fact that poor guy's a fucking mess. That's nothing to really laugh about, but goddamn, if you get the damn words right, it is a laughing matter. But it is a serious subject at the same time.
Yeah. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah. This is a roller coaster of emotions type show tonight, people.
We this is all over the place. We got rehab going on. We got jacking off rats. We got freaking women with man's chests. 30-second sexual encounters. This is incredible.
That teach you to be a very quick man in your real life later on down the road.
We talked about Tony Moran for a minute. He did a really good job.
The original Michael Myers, of course.
Yeah, he was the best Michael Myers of 2018.
Can we go back to jacking off? Chris Snyder says.
Yeah. When? Do you want it now? Live? Pre-recorded?
Don't squirt.
You want me to send it as a Snapchat?
Damn. I thought you were gonna say you want me to suck it. I was gonna say, wow.
God damn. That's gonna cost a hefty sum of about $3.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I do not need fucking $3 bills showing up because I will try to spend them and get kicked out of fucking 7-Eleven. $3 bill, y'all. Yeah.
Zach Pullman says, my only question is, what would have happened if Halloween lost?
There would have been riots.
Halloween would have won.
Pumpkins would have been smashed on the sidewalks.
You mind if I blow up one of these pumpkin heads?
I think the events of Halloween 3 would have transpired in real life had Halloween lost tonight. And Halloween got second place had Halloween won. I mean, it would have gotten messy, man. It would have been a real hellhole out there.
Oh, that's a good question from Herbert. He said, where does anyone think the Halloween franchise would have ended up if Dr. Loomis died in the explosion at the end of Halloween 2?
Where do we think, or where would we have liked it to?
It probably would have went like the fucking 2018 route, kind of. Probably just would have been like a fill-in doctor, I'd imagine.
See, I'm thinking a lot of that would have really...
Huffman.
That question really rides on the success of Halloween 3. Now, had Halloween 3 done better...
Michael would have been gone.
Michael, yes, would have been gone. We would have had the amazingly overlooked possibility of an anthology series. Something that I'm still grotesquely fascinated with today is what could Halloween 4 have been had Michael not had the need to be resurrected. I mean, your question is great, Herbert, but I think it all really would have depended on the success rate of the third film. It's a harder question to answer than I thought at face value, but
no offense to anyone that was a part of the fourth film, you know, actresses, actors, whatever it may be. Without Donald Pleasance in that fourth film, it's not going to be the same. As great as the rest of the cast were, without Donald Pleasance, it's not the same. It wouldn't have been as great.
I mean, I personally find Halloween 4 to be it's a great film. I enjoy mostly all of the Halloween films. But Halloween 4, in the grand scheme of things, to me is just okay as a great one. It's like on that verge of just okay and pretty great.
Right.
That said, I still love it, but it's not one that I love to go back to.
6 bodies, Sheriff.
Between here and Redmond. Filling station in flames.
I was like, when I first watched it, I was like, what the fuck's a filling station?
Filling station, I know, right?
I'm like, what is that? Like a gas station?
Like a gas station?
That's exactly what it is.
The gas station in flames.
When he's talking about the ambulance crash, he's like, how many bodies in the bus, Sheriff?
There's no bus.
There's no bus. It's a fucking ambulance, bro.
There's no kids here. This isn't.
He was way too damn English in that film. Way too English. I feel like those are English phrases.
There it is.
You don't have a police force.
He owns that movie.
Yeah.
As much as I like it being off screen too, I think that movie would have elevated for me had we seen what happened there in that police station.
Ooh.
Get to see that fucking Terminator 84 ass scene.
Dude, fuck
All fists and knives, no fucking guns on Michael's side.
Nope.
But
You gotta go Dave
we
McRae on
didn't
that
get
one.
that.
Same with part 5, dude. Like the fucking SWAT team getting just mangled by Don Shanks.
Oh, at the wait, the SWAT team at the clinic.
Yeah, so there's a scene where Don Shanks explains that there's a SWAT team scene. They took it out of the film where he just goes fucking ham, turn people's heads backwards and shit, and
Damn.
sticking the guns through people's stomachs. And I mean, of course, they did that in part 4, but
And
Yeah.
You got to remember too that these were during the slasher craze as something really heavy, Matt. So
Yeah.
mood and atmosphere can go out the fucking window at this point. This is before we reevaluated that.
Whoa.
yeah,
Look, isn't that weird that I'm the one going for mood and atmosphere, and I'm usually the one going for blood and guts and kills. I'm maturing, ladies and gentlemen.
Does that mean we're devolving, James?
I think that is.
You're switching places with me. No, no. Yin's like, especially you, Dan. You like way more sophisticated films than I do. I don't get into that kind of shit. So,
True.
and I don't think I ever will. If I didn't get into it by now, I
You
might
never will.
see it later.
Never.
Oh, Chris says he's proud of me. Well, thank you. But I still will never watch The Conjuring and Insidious or any of those movies. So everybody that ever is like, "Hey, watch those movies," ain't fucking happening. It's not my style. So
This
They
just in.
they may be good.
Filthy with Swatchy, episode something. Conjuring watch party.
Ooh,
I'm not,
Wait for it, but don't hold your breath.
we were just talking about this last night too.
I bought the DVD. I don't know where the fuck it came from because I don't remember buying it. But I never watched it, and I probably will never watch it. So whatever.
That is a good question, Chris. I don't know if that's a question, but it is a riddle of sorts.
Water equals wet.
Is water wet?
Fuck. It's a weird question.
Is water wet?
Is semen wet? Oh, sorry. Gross. Sorry.
Is water wet?
Is water itself wet?
It's made of molecules. It's H2O. It's Halloween.
Built up on moisture.
Yeah, we're puzzled now. That's a good way to end everything right there.
Confuse the fuck out of your audience, just like either cut of Halloween 6, which is still fucking great, even though it does raise more questions than it answers.
Hey Google. Hey Google.
You're gonna ask.
Hey Google.
He said, fuck you.
What's going on right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news here in the newsroom. Matt won't watch The Conjuring. In other news, water is wet.
Or is it?
Chris he's the news man. He's telling us. Oh, Chris says Jesus that went over all your heads.
Apparently fucking so.
I guess it did because I'm missing the boat here.
That was the boat here.
Boats
Thank
on
you.
water.
We all missed the boat. Ah!
Did that one go over your head, Chris?
Ooh, as James looks up to see if water equals wet.
We're not buying time to figure this one out. Yes, we are.
I'm not googling it. I'm not googling it. It's fucking wet. Water's wet. It's moist.
It has properties of moisture.
Yeah.
It is so moist. Unlike Judith Myers in the original.
Fucking in like 4 seconds.
But
But
come
is
on.
the
But
water-
is the water the boat is on wet?
Yeah,
What?
because it's flesh.
It depends on what part of the boat you're talking about. If it's the part that's submerged, it's not wet until it comes out of the water.
Damn.
Why?
Dude.
Where
Is
did
it
this
wa-
come from? Why are we on?
Is it wet inside the water?
People are like, these guys are fucking high. They're talking about water being wet.
Oh man.
Oh fuck. I think that's like that dampened the mood. Way to go, Chris. We were a hot fire, and then he just dumped the wet water on it and put it out. Boom.
Oh shit! Hopefully it wasn't a grease fire because I would have fucked everything up.
Oh, you got to spray that other shit on there. Throw some sand on it.
Some Pam.
Ooh,
What?
some Pam. The spray, the cooking spray.
Yeah, god damn it.
It's gonna
On a
fucking light up,
fire?
right? It's gonna ignite, right?
Probably. Probably.
Did you say Pam? Pam.
Pam.
Son of a bitch.
I think I could fix this Pam situation. Oh fuck! But that was fun. And if you guys didn't know, Halloween won, so that's pretty cool.
And Halloween lost.
Halloween lost. Kind of a bummed, but you know.
What got second place again?
Halloween.
Okay, there you have it, folks.
So
if you're just now jumping in for some strange reason, go back and watch the replay. See how we got to this point.
Exactly.
Yep. So this show's a mixed bag of emotions, my friends. Oh, Steve said, "What did I miss? Had to run to the store for a few things." I wonder if you got water at the store when you were there.
And is it wet?
You gotta let us know. And then whenever you crack one open and drink it, let us know how wet your whistle gets, my friend, because we want to know. And we talked about jerking off and cool stuff like that.
Rats. Jerking off rats.
Rats,
Not cats.
the bagel dick stacking contest.
Bagel dick
Yes.
stacking contest?
Yeah.
Yeah, stacking bagels on your dick.
What if the hole's not
Special made bagels to put
Okay.
on your dick.
special made? I was gonna say because they're not all the same size as hole, so it's not gonna work.
Hey, I mean, bagels are soft enough. You can force it through. Come on.
See,
Get some chafing action afterwards.
That's why you gotta fucking put butter on it or.
So you gotta put on a condom that's wet. It's wet.
That is true.
they're lubricated already. They're nice and moist up in there. You just slide it right down, or blow it up first like a balloon, then stick it on.
Then put it on.
How do you put this thing on?
Oh God.
I am Aquaman. Okay. Yeah, we're fucking way gone by now. And these two people are on the fucking West Coast area in the mountain time, and I'm on the East Coast. So some people have to go to the thing called bed and go to sleep. They gotta
Where's that?
Well, I don't know. You never sleep. You're fucking crazy. But I do sleep, and I think it was a fun episode.
Yes,
Absolutely,
Good
guys.
fucking time. Good fucking time.
Thank you for having me, man. Both of you guys, fucking so fun. Talking Halloween. I love talking Halloween.
absolutely.
And if you ever do another year ranking like we did with 1981, I did a post on Killer Flicks recently of 1988, which is a pretty big ass baller year for horror. I'm down if you're down.
You're I'm down. I know Dan's down.
Oh yeah.
So I think we'll be in touch to have another ranking of 1988, the year of my birth. So that'll be fun.
Of your birth.
My birth. That's my number one film. My number one
birth.
film. Number one film.
I love watching my birth video.
I watch it.
Like,
It's
gang.
the best horror movie ever made. I just crawl out. It's fucking insane.
It's one part drama, one part comedy when my dad doesn't fucking hold the camera in the right direction, and then it goes into pure body horror like a Cronenberg.
Oh wow.
But yeah, that's an idea, and that's definitely going to come. No doubt. I love the ranking top 10s from the years. That's fantastic. This was
It's
a fucking
definitely gonna come.
Anyway, real quick, last thing we got to say is go check out My Special Boy. Is there still any promotions going on for that? Or
Yes, there is
Indiegogos?
Yes, the Indiegogo campaign, 40 days left, and we have a goal to hit of 10K, and we are 1/10 of the way there. So fucking help us.
James don't even need the money. He's rich. He lives in Cali. Come on.
Oh God.
That is statesist, sir.
I live in the hood. You live in Cali. So
There's
I
hoods
should have-
here.
I should have an Indiegogo for something.
You're gonna come
A prequel to Halloween 2018. That's what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be fantastic.
dude. Prequel to it.
Dude,
Prequel.
you should set it 40 years earlier.
A reimagining. Yeah.
Okay, just that. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, guys.
In November instead of October. There we go. Fucking fantastic.
So Halloween 2 then.
No. It's not gonna be Halloween 2. No.
Rick Rosenthal's Halloween 2 is set in 1978 in November.
Ooh.
No. It's gonna be called Halloween, actually.
Oh, just Halloween.
Just Halloween.
Nice.
Like, didn't that come out before? Nope.
Coming to theaters.
Brand new.
Just Halloween.
Just Halloween. Not even Halloween. Just Halloween.
Just Halloween.
But like Michael Myers ain't in this. Nope. This is about Halloween.
In theaters everywhere this Thanksgiving. And it will be out on Blu-ray just in time for Christmas.
Mind's blown.
Oh man.
Fucking
Guys,
fun.
thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thanks for
I
coming.
hope it goes well, but keep in touch.
Oh, we will. /tag.
Such things.
Good.
Sultan. No.
Whatever. Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.
Have a good night.
Ta-ta, lovers.